So working in here again today. This is one of the first areas I cleared. It's at the top, well no, it's in the middle really of a long run of terraces. And it turns out for this fairly dry, not desert, but fairly dry climate, very hot summers and not very much rain, as you can see, this is quite damp in this area. So that's why I'm working this. And I'm just really beginning to clear it, although I started here last year. You can see that area, but there's this to do. What I'm aiming to do is follow permaculture principles, because we've got water here. So I might have to, in addition to the terraces, put in the odd swale to try and trap water in strategic places. And I'm going to leave. We've got those fairly tall trees there, and here on this is actually a terrace. I think you can see the wall there, and I'll leave these ones here on this edge, south facing. That's south facing. I want to clear this middle bit for, I say crops, I don't know what, fruit trees, whatever, because it really is much damper here. We may still have to irrigate, but it really is much damper here than in other areas, as you can tell from the grass and the moss. It's gorgeous moss. So tall trees towards the top to provide a little bit of shade, start trapping the water. This is one terrace, this one here, so this is what I want to clear in the middle, so they've got space. And I'll leave these here, which this isn't a swale, but it's a terrace, which acts very similarly, in a very similar manner. So the water gets trapped there at the edge of it. So I'll leave these, well, not necessarily the juniper, but some of these pines on the edge there, to also, stabilize the soil as well. But this area in the middle, I think we can use, and I've got all this moss showing that the water there backs up to here, and it's being retained here basically. In fact, well, I thought I saw flowing water there, but it's very wet. I mean, it has rained more than usual, but a lot of the other spots are much drier. So this terrace is acting like a swale, and it's backing the water up here. So here would be a great spot. Clear these in the middle, leave those there to provide some shade, these here to provide soil stability and some shade on the next terrace down, which is that one, which has still got water. These terraces are retaining the water on each terrace. I mean, these retaining water are keeping the water in on each terrace. You can see how much grass there is here. I mean, there isn't in other places. So yeah, I'm continuing with that. Just got to clear it all, and then, well, we'll have to decide what we put in. Any ideas? We've always got to bear in mind the wildlife. We are very remote here. We've got lots of wild boar, we've got deer, and we've got wild mountain goats, which if anybody hasn't seen those or knows of them, are a similar size or even bigger sometimes than deer, with one single long curled horn. I saw one the other day, a stag, well, a male mountain goat, and it was easily as big as one of the biggest stags I've seen. So, to work.